And we are live. Hello, everybody. It's Jeff from VW Bricks, and Ben Luby is joining us as well today. And probably have a few others join in as the evening goes on, hopefully. At least one of the Davids should be here. So I'm going to be scatterbrained. I'm just starting it off right off the bat. I'm going to be scatterbrained today because at like 4:35 this afternoon, I had a work issue come up that I've been working on since, well, pretty much since 6 because I needed to take a break from lunch for food. But so, figured out what's going on, but my mind's still trying to figure out how to fix it. So fun stuff. Anyway, and as you can see, I have reorganized my room a little bit. I've moved my my viewing port. I'm kind of right now. Well, here, let's just do this. Right now, my work computers are over there, and then I've kind of got this just sitting on literally a corner of two tables merging. But I was trying to get a better view than just the bins, and so we got like the castle here that I put up for temporarily just to see if it would all fit there, which it doesn't. And the Royal York is here too, just because I was working on that earlier this week. Anyway, we've got Ben with us. Ben, how are you doing?
I'm pretty good. How are you, Jeff?
I'm good. Last time I saw Ben was at least at Bricks in the Six, so it was good to touch and base with him and chatting with him for a while. And
Yeah, it was great. It was a great time there.
Yeah, we had fun. So, what's your next convention? Do you think will it be like? Are you going to anything beyond Ontario?
Probably not. I'm hoping to display something at Fan Expo
Okay.
and
Yeah.
Probably the Legoland Center in October, I think.
Okay. Yeah. So just the October stuff or the Torleg stuff that's going on.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm finding it hard to keep up with all those events. Probably because I'm doing too many cons, but and as some people know, for me, the next one will be the Brickamini in Quebec, which is in, I think, 4 weeks-ish, 5 weeks-ish. I don't know. We'll get Dave to give us the official numbers when he arrives. In the chat tonight, we have Brick Bunnies TV checking in, who is not feeling 100%, but still standing strong. So hope you feel better, Ben. We have Eclipse is here as well, Eric Sith, and like 4 others. Ben went to Windsor for the weekend to participate in a Pride event on behalf of the union. Union paid for hotel and gas money, which he used to help buy complete items for the Lego store. To help buy a couple items for the Lego store. Awesome, great. Yvonne's here. Hello, sis. How you doing? So yeah, we're busy as anything. Work is taking a lot of my time now, which really sucks. Just because I'm on a project that has a fairly tight deadline. So, got to do what I got to do. So I haven't had much time to do stuff. Like I said, I did set up the castle, and I have now replaced every pathway inside the spiral of the castle with removable pathways, so I can put figures on them and put those pathways in boxes separate from the actual castle, and hopefully I'll be able to drop them in a lot quicker and have most of the castle what's the word, decorated, I guess would be the best word, before or when setting up for shows. So hopefully that'll save me a few hours of work. But yeah, I've got it partially set up back here. Probably won't stay there for long, but because I still need to add all the figs to the display. And other than that, that's about all I've been doing. I've now done that, so I was coming up with some thoughts, or I've got this windscreen that I picked up from Canada First Bricks in Montreal, which is a windscreen I've got another copy of. Actually, I got the ship right here. Hold on. It's a windscreen I've used before in this ship. But I always look at this ship and I always look at that windscreen and I think of Battlestar Galactica and the Raptor cargo vehicles. They're basically not cargo. They did a bunch of stuff, but the Raptor vehicles. And although the window is not quite the same, I was researching, grabbing images of that ship from the TV show images that exist, and I would like to build it, but at the same time, I'm not inspired to. The ship always was cooler. In my brain, the ship was cooler than when you look at the actual pictures these days. I don't know, just the design, the shape of it doesn't excite me as it used to. So, but I do have to try and build something with that windscreen because I bought it anyway. Beyond that, not a lot's been going on for me. Ben, what have you been working on for the past few weeks? If you have some time to chat about it.
Yeah, pretty much. Work has taken a lot of my time too since I got back from Bits, from the convention in the summer. That's been my kind of main thing currently. I've come down with a cold this week, so it's kind of also affected my schedule.
Yeah, that sucks.
Had some stuff I was supposed to do this week and kind of had to cancel some plans.
Yeah.
I am trying to build something for the Fan Expo show or display that Toralog is going to do.
Mm-hmm.
So hoping to work on that this week. Other than that, I'm getting ready for the Ahsoka show by rewatching Rebels.
Yes, what a good cartoon series that is. Ahsoka starts next week?
Next Wednesday, yeah.
Wednesday, wow. So that's kind of, well, luckily they dropped them early in the day, so we have time to watch it before the show. Cool, awesome. When is Fan Expo? Is that like in the next couple of weeks?
That is the weekend before Labor Day weekend.
So I think that's next weekend.
So,
no, because Labor Day is the 3rd. Yeah, Labor Day is the 2nd, 3rd.
Yeah, so it's next weekend.
Wow. No pressure, Ben. Just
I know.
I definitely want to get to that one at some point. Just because I've always wanted to go to Fan Expo, and that's a good way to get in with display stuff, but good way to go check out the show and be able to display things too. So one of these days I'll have to do that.
Yeah.
I always I don't have a lot of how do you say it, like Fan Expo type stuff. Like I don't have any real Star Wars mocks or I don't know. Like I don't build in the science or in the, I want to say in the anime genre and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Like all those different things that you would see at Fan Expo, superhero stuff. But
yeah. And
I have a few.
Funny enough, despite that being like my main area of my collection, being a huge Star Wars nerd, at the moment I have very little Star Wars or sci-fi or whatever kind of stuff built that I can take to Fan Expo. So I'm having to create something that I can actually send there.
Yeah. So I think I have a few picture frames I made for my kids. I made for my daughter. I made a Pokemon mosaic. That's like I think 53 by 53 studs because that fits in one of those old IKEA Riva frames. And I've got another one that's Perry the platypus that I made for her. So I've got a couple of things that are might fall in the sci-fi or in the Comic-Con type genre, but
people would love Perry the platypus.
Oh yeah,
that's such a fun show.
So maybe I'll bring those in a few years. But I'm actually thinking of bringing those to Brickabeni in late September. And I was trying to figure out how to, I was trying to buy a stand that I could use to hold those picture frames. And then I suddenly realized, why am I trying to spend money and buy a stand when I can just use Technic or something and build a stand? It's like, wait a minute. Should be easy enough to do like an owl framed or like a triangular framed, I don't have the finger, the triangle frame thingy that has a couple of legs at the front so the picture doesn't slide off and is tall at the back. So I'll probably have to work on that in the next few weeks, test that out. So, and I think I have to probably register that too for Brickabeni. All these things to do. So, this week we're going to be chatting about the VIP program changing to Lego Insiders, and my little bug joke, because there's also a bug set that came out this week, and the Concorde was actually released since well, it was released last Thursday, or announced last Thursday, so we didn't really cover that. And I forgot to put the picture in the on the page, or on the banner for the episode. So yeah, we'll talk about that. We'll save the VIP change until probably we're done with most of the news, because I did actually find a couple of extra articles that I hadn't seen yet that promise to go in depth of, adding more information for it. So not sure what that'll actually have, because I didn't read them, of course, but we'll see what they say and stuff. Sorry, just moving my phone so I can see it here. Oh, my phone just told me we've gone live. It's a little slow, but anyway. All right, let's hop into the news, I guess, and we'll get rid of this. Let's switch over to the news setup, and just close this. There we go. Okay, so surprise, surprise, Lego Ideas. Actually, there's only a few Lego Ideas things that hit 10,000 this week. But surprise, surprise, one of them is a Taylor Swift one. More surprising is it isn't the Taylor Swift house, although technically there is a picture here of a Taylor Swift house, so it is in the mock. But this is the Taylor Swift The Eras Tour, which is basically a stage. Obviously, a little mosaic type thing of the Lego house, or of the house that has been in all the other 4 Taylor Swift sets that have hit 10,000 this period. But this one kind of covers off all the different eras of Taylor Swift, and I think it's from one of her music videos too. There's one where there's all the different versions of her in the video, from what I remember. But anyways, this is done by Donnie Diggs. It's 2,974 pieces, and features, like I said, a stage that Taylor uses during her contest. Also proposes 10 different Taylors, one from each of her eras, as well as her guitarist and 4 backup dancers. This is the 4th. I think this is actually the 5th Taylor Swift project that has reached the goal, I believe, because I think the Taylor Swift house is in here a few hundred times. But anyway. Oh, and I see the picture of the house is actually part of the backdrop as well for the stage. So, I mean, it's a different approach at doing a Taylor Swift mock, by throwing her on stage and having all the different Taylors. And these are the band members over here, obviously, but, not sure how well it will go as a set. But, I mean, if Lego were going to make a Taylor Swift set, this would be a better one to work on, because then they don't have to choose one of 3 houses from the other video set. So, also hitting 10,000 supporters this week was the Chameleon, which I think is absolutely adorable. It's by Jimmy DK, 259 pieces, so it's a pretty small one. And it's a brick boot juvenile veiled chameleon that has movable legs and tail. There's a couple shots of him. He can come off of a stand. Sorry about that. Hold on. I was also up till 2 a.m. last night working, so that didn't help me either. Now, this chameleon has a bunch of challenges, I would say, in that the leg joints, they're using the ball and socket connections, and all those are only available in dark gray, or most of them are only available in dark gray and possibly light gray. The tail is actually a really old element from the 80s, 70s and 80s, that was used as the arms for the bigger people, and also diggers and scoops and stuff for some of the construction space sets, or some of the space sets. Ben's talking about Taylor here. Let's see. I know anything related to Taylor. I don't know. I'm assuming anything related to Taylor Swift. Oh, I know anything related to Taylor Swift is like printing money, but this one in particular, the thumbnail really sucks. Yeah, I'd agree. It's a standard. Don't put a lot of faith in these projects, which will make 10,000. Yeah, Lego is incredibly choosy, and there's a lot of projects already in there, so the chances of any of those making it gets slimmer and slimmer every time one gets added. Next up, we have the Advent calendars are now available for pre-order on Amazon. Now, this is, let's just double check this here, because you just joined. Oh, David's here. You just squeezed between us there. Hey, Dave.
Hey.
We're just searching Amazon.
Oh, cool. The quality of production of that show is amazing.
What show? No, I'm just trying to see if Lego 2023. Yep, the City Advent calendar is definitely here.
Yeah, they're all supposed to be there except for the Star Wars one.
The Friends, Star Wars. So you lie, Dave.
I was misinformed.
Marvel.
That's.
Well, I mean, they could have added it since that article and Harry Potter. So yeah, they're all here. I just wanted to make sure because sometimes that's like an American news and we don't necessarily have the sets yet. But anyways, so they're available for pre-order on Amazon. They will be released on September 1st. Of course, with Amazon, you don't get VIP points, but if you have an Amazon Prime Visa, you can get some cash back anyway. So there's the City calendar for $34.99 US. The Friends, $34.99 as well. Harry Potter for $45.
Yeah, in Canadian they're $39.99, I think.
Yeah, and $59.
50. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's funny. Lego Harry Potter for $44.99 US. Lego Harry Potter again, which is obviously a goof up because it's the Marvel one, for the same price. So yeah, the Star Wars one isn't actually shown here, but it is available. And I don't think they actually say. Oh, all of them are up minus Star Wars. Well, that's obviously we just proved that wrong. So unless someone got tricky and put up the last year's and listed as a 2023.
See, it proves that I was reading the news.
It proves that you have more time in your hands than I do right now. I agree. What have you been doing, Dave, before we jump into minifigs?
Not much.
Not much.
Not much, because first of all, I'm alone with the two younger kids because my wife and my daughter, who's the oldest, are at camp.
Okay.
So because my daughter is in the choir and they have a camp each year where they go in the woods and practice choir things. So and my wife is volunteering. So I'm alone with both of the younger kids at home.
Yeah.
And I was on training the last 2 days. We got a training in leadership. So I was I was so exhausted yesterday that I fell asleep at right after I put the
kids to bed.
The kids to bed. Like
nice.
at 10 I was in bed, and at 10:05 I was sleeping. So
and I was the opposite. At 10 I started working again and finished working at 2 a.m.
Ooh.
So yeah, it's not fun. But anyway, cool. So any Brickman news that you have to share, or if
we I think we sent the confirmation for our tables, so we're gonna have to pay that.
As to how many tables you need, or
how many tables we went ahead and booked the tables, but we can always downsize our booking by, because we have to pay half now and the other half of our.
You can keep talking. You don't have to stop. I just realized I hadn't turned on my new lighting.
Yeah, so I have to pay the half now, half when we get the tables.
Yeah.
And but we can always downsize what we book to like half of what we booked because we already paid half. So.
Okay, so you've ordered more than you currently need, I'm guessing.
Yeah, because not everybody has filled up their needs for tables, and well, you did.
Actually, I might add another table, but I'm going to bring the table, so it doesn't matter. But I was saying to Ben a few minutes ago, I found a bunch of picture frames, like the IKEA picture frames, the bigger ones, that hold, I think they're 53 by 53 stud, and it's debating bringing like 3 or 4 of those with me. But I got to build stands to put them on. because I was looking
Cool.
at easels on Amazon
And
Yeah.
we got we talked to Canada's First Brick,
okay.
and they're bringing brick builders. Is that it? It's their division that sells mocks to
Okay.
the general public. They're not they don't sell the mocks. They prepare the packaging. They gather the bricks and they ship out the orders to the customers who bought the mocks from the builders. So
Okay. I'm just pulling up their website just to see. Oh yeah, Bricker Builds. Hold on. I'm gonna put
so
this
if you're big like mock designer and you want to sell your mocks online,
Mhm.
CFB will take care of everything from gathering the bricks to shipping out your order.
Okay.
For you.
So you don't have to order it from Bricker Builds in the States. You can order it from Canada.
Yep.
Okay, that's interesting. Just out of curiosity, is any of the Bricker Builds people gonna come out to Montreal?
I don't know, but I know that
Okay.
the company will be there. So
Cool. Just 'cause they're Atlanta based, so I know a few of them from all the conventions and stuff. Not well enough to actually say, "Hey, how's it going?" But I recognize them at least.
well,
So, all right, cool.
I know the company is coming. I don't know who's coming, but I know
Yeah.
the the bricker bills will take the space that CFB would have if they wanted a space. But
Okay.
for Canada's First Brick, selling bricks at a convention is like too much of an hassle because of inventory and stuff like that. So
Yeah. I heard a beep, but I don't see anybody joining in, so that was weird. Anyway, all right. Cool. So, not
but
building.
other than that, I haven't done anything like
So
Lego.
here's the thing: you've got your boys over, so your boys with you, so you could basically just have them help you redo your Lego room. It's like, hey, I got a great project for you guys.
Yeah, no,
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 doesn't
they're
work
not
that
great
way.
at renovating. So
Anyway, well, fine. I was trying to help you out there, bud. But apparently not.
I'm more of picking them up from their day camp and bringing them home, making them food, and keeping
Yeah.
them alive.
Yeah.
That's my main goal.
Yeah, that's as long as you can do that, you're good. Tonight's live stream is sponsored by Canada First Break and Brickamany.
Yep.
Of course, there's no monetary sponsors, just sponsoring by love or something. I don't know. Anyway, all right. We'll come back.
Canada's First Brick is the main sponsor of Bricomani.
Brickamany, yes, but
If
not
you
well.
haven't
It's
read the news, or haven't seen the news, so
yeah.
they are our main sponsor. So,
but they're not sponsoring this live stream.
no, they're not sponsoring this live stream. Nobody's sponsoring this live stream. Actually, Jeff is paying for this live stream. So,
Yeah, pretty much. Anyways, all right, let's jump back into the news.
You want to help Jeff? Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Yeah. Does that work? Really? No.
I don't know.
Anyway. So yeah. With the
it's just not a possible way. It's an actual way because I've seen people posting the exact weight of each and every box online.
Yeah.
So if you have a precise scale, you can actually figure out which minifigure is in your box.
Okay, so that takes care of that news thing that I didn't even get to start to talk about. No, anyway, Marvel Studios collectible minifig series 2 is coming out next or in September 1st. So in what, 15 days ish? 16 days ish?
It's already popping out in some stores. So
yeah, some American, I haven't heard about Canadian, but I know some American stores have gotten it, and some places in Europe have started seeing them too. So they're stating, I'm just going to make this a little bigger. It officially comes out in a few weeks. So because they're in boxes, you're not going to be able to feel them or shake them or anything like that. Apparently, Lego has provided some clues on the boxes themselves. This has been debunked. It is not an accurate statement. There underneath there's a UPC with a
No,
stamp.
the
with random
UPC
numbers.
code is not working.
Sorry.
The UPC code is not
No, the
accurate.
UPC code is the same for all of them, but they're talking
Yeah.
about this area here.
Yeah, it's not, but it's
Um,
not working. It's not accurate.
It's not accurate. Lego said no, that those won't work. It just happens that like these are batch numbers basically. So it just so happens that all 3 sets came out of the same batch in this box that this person received, but apparently they're not going to be accurate for that way. So this article I pulled up just to say not true. I'm just going to see if there's anything else below here. There is not, but I did find a couple other articles from Jay's Brick blog that's talking about the weights that Dave was talking about. The codes are not reliable, but
The weight is.
the weight is. I'm just trying to find the actual. There are 3 complete sets in each box, so that's good. You can identify the minifigs based on their location in the box, also debunked. So like Disney, you could, but for this one, you cannot. Using weight guides to determine what minifigures are in a box is a definite way to do it. And as Dave said, there are specific weights. If you can get a scale that goes down to the decimal in ounces, I'd say that's your best bet. Although 67, well, no, I guess grams is actually better. But there are a few duplicates I saw even in here in weight. I think the 19 grams, yeah, like Hulk, She-Hulk, and the Thing. No, is that this guy's name? I forget now.
Beast.
Beast, yeah, okay. They're the same weight. So, I mean, there are obviously no easy way to do this. Like I said, you can't go into the store with a scale, but I know my scale doesn't go into the decimal in grams. So you need to get a pretty good quality scale to get that low and to know it's accurate. Wow. Glad Dave's only this big on the screen. Does that one go down to
Yep.
to decimal grams?
On Amazon.
There you go.
And it's made in China, and it's very, very accurate.
Down to decimal point of grams?
Yeah, you can.
Oh yeah, to 0.01 gram. Cool. There you go.
And it costs about $20.
$20. So if you want to walk into a store with a scale, or you can just walk into the scale area in the store, grab one, and no, don't do that.
I think I was looking at that one actually. What's the brand?
It's called Smart Weight, and it's pretty cool because you can actually weight one piece, like any Lego piece.
Oh yeah.
And set it, and then you can add a bunch of the same piece in the bucket, and it will tell you how many pieces you have in it. So.
All right. Cool.
Sweet.
I'm assuming I spelled that right, but. Yeah, I mean, I know for Lugbulk.
I'll drop in the link in the comments after
that
the
into
show.
chat. Well, you can actually throw it in here.
Okay.
If you have it. I know Janie, when we were doing Lugbulk years ago, Janie had a huge scale that could do that too, where you could set as a weight and then just pour a bunch of bricks in. That's how we used to like sort the Lugbulk. But it's nice to see that's in a smaller scale. Hello, Axel. Welcome. Anyway. All right. And I think there was one last article. Oh, no, that was it for the figs. So Lego is not completely happy with, only doing a Monkey Kid show and a Ninjago show and whatever other shows they have, that they're starting a Lego City show called No Limits. It will start, it'll make its debut next week with the imminent arrival of Lego City No Limits. No Limits will be launching on YouTube next week with episodes dropping weekly and available to watch for free. Lego City creative lead Simon Lucas has told social media today. Blah, 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 blah. I'm just trying to see if there's any news on how many episodes there are. There is a trailer available on YouTube as well. In fact, you know what? We'll throw this article link in here too. Might as well. There you go. There's the link for that article if you want to watch it.
And here's the link to the scale on Amazon.
There you go. Look at that. Look at us, like posting links and stuff. And obviously, Lego is doing this to also push their Lego sets that are coming out. So, like the city sets that are all out this year. So, I would not be surprised if you saw some of those sets in your or in the show. So, anyway, oh, that was loud. Sorry, that's right by the speaker too. Let's move my phone over here. Lego Bricktober, the 2022 Fantasy Adventure Ride, which is the last set of the Lego Bricktober series from 2022, is released already. It was released as of today. You can get it on the VIP program. I think it's 2,400 points.
Yep.
Ish. And in order to actually receive it, like you order it with your VIP points, and then once you've ordered it, you then have to purchase something. You enter in the code, and they'll ship it with your purchase. We will talk about Lego VIP shortly, but for now,
it is still called VIP.
Yes, it is still called VIP till next Tuesday. I think it is. I actually just got the castle one of these at Bricks and the Six as part of our secret set, as part of the Dirty Brickster. So I still would not want this one personally because it doesn't really appeal to me. I just got the castle one because that's what I ended up
It's a unicorn, Jeff. Are you against unicorns?
I am not against any form of unicorns or anything with corn for that matter, even though it goes right through you. But that's a different story. Anyway. Also available now at Shop at Home is the Houses of the World 3, which is the Scandinavian / German / Swedish, I'm not sure, your Northern European style home. Oktoberfest, sure. It's available. I think it was $250 US. I think it's $330 Canadian. Which, like all of them, they've been really expensive. It will run to August 27th. So if you are making a big purchase and you want to get this, you can do that, between now and, 2 weeks from now-ish. Lego Dreams Polybag. There's also a polybag that can be had with $40 purchases of City, Dreams, Friends, Harry Potter, Monkey Kid, or Ninjago. And that will run to August 21st. And here's the polybag that's going to be available. So.
Well, you can actually get that poly bag, I think, at Toys R Us or Walmart.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, I haven't found them yet, but I'm going to pick a couple of these up because I like these curly Q pieces, and Z-Bob's cute. But yeah. And of course, last Thursday, right after our chat,
in the morning, Thursday morning, a few hours after our show.
Yeah, Lego announced officially the Concorde, which is 2,083 pieces. It's selling for $199 US, 260 Canadian, from what I remember.
Yeah, $259.99.
Yeah,
but it's actually a better price than if you use the current conversion rate.
Yeah,
it's cheaper in Canadian money than American money. So
yeah. So if come to Brickam
for about $3, but
yeah. So come to Brickam and you can buy one at the Lego store that's like 10 minutes away from the Brickam and you can come to a convention too. There you go, helping sell your show, man.
Don't tell them about the sales tax though.
For your Americans, at least. Oh, wait, what is sales tax in Quebec?
It's well, we get a 5% GST.
Yeah.
And the 8.5% provincial tax.
It's a little cheaper than Canada because we're 13%, or Ontario, a little cheaper than Canada.
You have the
we have the HST, which is 13% for most things. I think groceries is less, but anyway. So Lego officially revealed the Concorde. As I said, the piece is 2083 pieces. We retail for $199, 260 Canadian. What do you think about it?
It looks like the real thing. I mean, if you saw the Lego ad with the pilot that he had in his hands, I mean, it looked like a scale model of the real thing.
Yeah.
Problem is that it will it appeal to a large audience? I don't think so.
Yeah.
But like plane enthusiasts and aeronautics enthusiasts and engineers and people who've flown the plane or like the plane, or they're gonna buy it.
Yeah.
Definitely, but
Just see.
I don't think I don't see this being like one of the top sellers for
No.
Lego.
No.
It looks pretty slick, though.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was gonna say that the profile of it is pretty nice and stuff. Like they did a pretty good job getting it. I mean, you know, you could be nitpicky and say, well, they didn't smooth this area off, but it drops in a plate every section. So, I think you turn the rear cone and the gear comes up and down.
Yeah.
Which is
So
pretty
that
cool.
that in itself is a really cool feature. So and the wings being built out of bricks.
Yeah.
I mean, and they look pretty sturdy. So
yeah. And I'm just noticing right here, all like basically the whole wing is solid brick across, and they've just put panels in or brackets in to build everything above. So it's kind of interesting that they've done that. Yeah, and it is a fairly large model. I think it came in at about 1 meter in length.
Yeah, I think so.
And the windscreen, I've seen pictures of, like, some people have gotten close-up pictures of the windscreen, and it is a transparent piece with either a white shell around it, like white plastic on top of it, or a sticker, or printed. And it's hard to tell which it is. But the one picture I saw, it looked like it was actually a windscreen, like it had plastic molding over top of it, kind of like some of the train windows had. But it's hard to tell. Anyway, leave that open for now for the Lego site at least. So the other Lego ideas set that got announced, or the other set that got announced was an idea set, which was announced last night or yesterday, which is the Insects collection. And it's funny because I've heard people say they love it. I've heard people say they think it's cool, but they'll never buy it because they hate insects. So I mean, I think it's a great little set. I mean,
I get that you don't like insects, but I mean, brick built insects.
I like insects.
No, but people were saying they're not gonna buy the sets because you don't like insects. I mean, I don't like particularly insects, but if I had like $1 million, I would buy the set because it's cool. And it has cool models. And
and it is a shelf sitter in pretty much because you're not going to play with it. But I think it's definitely nice and colorful, and I mean, they look really good.
Yeah, definitely. The Mantis is.
Is there any actual
amazing.
text here? So yeah, so the insect collection is 1,111 pieces, retails for $80 US. 21342. I didn't look at the price.
Probably $100 Canadian.
21342. Survey says $99.99, September 7th, with early access on the 4th.
Right on the nail.
Right on the nail. There you go. All right, so features a few insects, I like that, along with their respective.
It has a few insects in it. So.
Well, they tell you what the insects are. So it includes the blue morpho butterfly, which we can just see at the top here, a honeybee, Hercules beetle, Chinese mantis, and 7 spotted ladybugs. There will also be a new green noise playlist that you can play while building the set. So the ladybugs are literally 1x1 round tiles. So to me, they don't really count because you just printed something on a tile, and that tile's already existed for a while. But we definitely have the bee and the butterfly, the mantis, the beetle. Was there another one? Honeybee, Hercules beetle, Chinese mantis. Yeah, that's it. There's 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 7 spotted ladybugs. But you know, I think it's pretty awesome looking. And I could see gifting this to people. If you had people that were into horticulture, that type of stuff. Usually bugs are good for your plants, right? I don't know. be an interesting way to get some people into
Or
the
bug collectors. I mean,
or bug collectors. There you go, even better. Yeah, I don't know anybody that's a bug collector personally, other than 7-year-old kids who are collecting worms and frogs, and I don't know many 7-year-old kids right now. Not
well,
that other age
over
kids.
here in Quebec, we had Georges Brassard.
Yeah.
Collected tons of bugs, and he actually opened up the insectarium here in Montreal. So.
Okay. Cool.
And he donated all his collection to the insectarium when he died. So.
Gotcha. Yeah. So Monday of this week, Lego announced that the Lego VIP program is being replaced by the Insiders. The general consensus that I've read so far from these articles is that nothing's really changing, except for there's going to be other ways to easily get points. So basically,
it's just a rebranding.
It's a rebranding, but we're hoping it's not anything else. And there are a couple other articles that I did find after, or that I have found about this. And I haven't read them because I don't read the news until the moment of. And honestly, I don't really go to. These are both Brick Fanatic articles, and I don't tend to go to them that often for news. Lego announced the project is launching on August 21st, so next Monday. It's called Lego Insiders, replaces VIP. You can consolidate. So one of the benefits of this is that you can consolidate your Lego accounts. So Ideas has a separate account than Lego Shop at Home. And I think there's a few other accounts that exist out in the world. I'm not sure what they all are, but it's going to now merge all the accounts together. Old Gray Bricks on Monday, Mark was saying that his Lego Ideas.
Yeah, I've seen the show.
Well, I know you've seen it, but maybe the people watching haven't seen it. So I'm trying to. Anyways, his Lego Ideas count when they redid the Lego user accounts years ago, his Lego Ideas account stopped working, and he was never able to use it. So he's still not able to use it. So hopefully this might fix that issue or something. I don't know. We hope it does. But I know there's other people that have had that issue as well. So everything will transfer over to the Lego Insiders program, including VIP points. Your existing points are not going away. They'll be rolled over to the new program. Fans can earn points by participating in activities, purchasing sets on Lego.com, in participating Lego stores, and in Target in the United States. So that part doesn't necessarily apply to us, but I know there's been a program there in Target for a while, like for the past year or so. Members can now also earn points by registering previously purchased sets via the new unique QR code on the building instructions and cataloging them into their account. So Lego is trying to get us to tell them what sets we have purchased for ourselves, because they don't have that information. But I mean, that would also tell them, what Walmart stuff you've bought, what totally.
Yeah, where not necessarily where did you buy it, but how much of your sets did you not buy directly from Lego?
Yeah. Now, I am curious about the QR code thing, because they haven't had the QR codes on instructions for that long, I think.
Well, so I've read, and I have not checked that information, but I've read that it's been going on for 5 years now.
5 years, okay.
So if you go back 5 years with your instructions, you might get a pretty good load of points.
The question is, and this might be in one of the other articles, how many points are you getting per instruction?
I think it's 20 points per.
That's what I heard too. Yeah, 20 points, which I think equals 15 cents.
Is what someone said? Is it dollar? 100 points is $1, so that should be 20 cents, I would think. Is that what you said? Yeah, I think anyway. Points can be spent in Lego. In the Lego Insider Reward Center for discounts on sets, members only merchandise, sweepstakes entries, and select countries for cool collectibles and more. So they say discounts on sets. It doesn't mean, I don't know that includes gift cards, because you used to be able to exchange that. I'm wondering if now they're going to say exchange your points to get 10% off of this set or something like that. Because they had talked about that in the past. There was some. I think there were some surveys that they had done in the past few years about, would you would you like to be able to have that where they have promotional sets that they'll give you an extra discount on if you change in some VIP points or that type of stuff? So I'm not sure how that's going to work. Again, the next article hopefully will have it. Some of the perks that include early access to sets, same as VIP. Exclusive content, probably same as VIP. Digital family fun, play ideas, and activities, as well as member-only gifts with purchasing certain sets. So, I mean, we have the VIP rewards, the little $65 bags that you get with your VIP, the fun and fancy type sets, the polybag ones. So I'm assuming those are still continuing. All in all, it's pretty much the same as the VIP program, but with easier ways to earn points. So then Lego has their big write-up. But let's see what Brick Fanatics has to say about it. And sorry for these articles popping up, or these ads popping up. So want to know what Lego is replacing the VIP program, Lego Insiders, or what happens to your current VIP points? They've got the answer. So, okay, the Lego Group made the announcement. So I'm just trying to find the actual points here, as in the talking.
Pretty much a rebrand for now.
Yeah,
There's
2009 to 2019.
a new logo, and new way to earn loyalty. So.
Did you read that somewhere?
Yes.
Okay.
Just after what is Lego Insider? Scroll.
Oh, I was just okay. It's much a rebrand for now. Fine. More on that below. Okay, so why is Lego changing the VIP program? Because they want to. The second reason
because
is
probably there's a new executive that had that bright idea saying, we're going to rebrand this, and
yeah. So the first is to homogenize all the accounts into single accounts with new members. The second, so there's you have a Lego Ideas account, you have the Lego VIP account, you have a Lego.com and Lego Life accounts as well. The second reason is the name Insider is apparently more inviting than inclusive for new fans than VIP. Yeah, I could see that, I guess. Okay, so Lego Insiders works in pretty much the same way as Lego VIP program. You'll earn points by purchasing Lego and completing activities, and then you'll be able to spend those points on exclusive rewards and discount vouchers. The value of those points will remain consistent too, so you'll still receive the equivalent 5% cash back, yes, on all purchases throughout official Lego channels, or 10% during double Insider points periods. Other VIP brand benefits will also carry over, including early access to new releases, exclusive gift of purchase for Insider members, and both physical and digital prizes in the Reward Center, so there's no fee for joining or maintaining the membership either. So current points are being transferred over. We already know that. What's the difference about the Insiders? You'll earn a flat. Oh, so here you go. You can earn a flat 20 bonus points on sets by scanning the QR code in the instruction book. So every 5 QR codes you scan, you get a $1 off of a $1 added to your account. I have a Bricklink store with a bunch of instructions. Sorry, Dave and Janie. I mean, and me anyway. How do you learn? How do you earn Insiders points? So obviously we've talked about that. You the 20 points per set for instruction book scanning, buying Legos directly from the store, including Targets in the States if you're American, and completing surveys on the Reward Center as well. And VIP has done surveys as well. I've done a few of them. Yeah, get an extra 50 points here and there. So. Lego's Insider points. So Lego Insiders points for nothing sounds great for customers, but there has to be something in it for Lego Group. By registering your purchases in the Lego VIP account for bonus 20 points, you're basically telling Lego Group which sets you're interested in and which sets you already own. That will allow the company to better personalize its email marketing by avoiding alerting you to sets you already have. You have the option to opt out of this if you so choose. Yeah, you can opt out of it by not scanning your instructions as well. So,
but you won't get the points.
Exactly.
I mean, I really don't care if Lego knows what sets I own. I mean, if they want to target me better for their marketing, fine. I mean, I don't really care.
QR codes have been on sets since 2018.
5 years.
5 years. Yep. I wasn't saying you were wrong. I was just saying. So let's say the redeemable value of points will remain the same. That means you'll need to earn 800 points to earn 5 pounds. I think it's 1,000 points here for $5, isn't it?
No, it's a
It's 500 points.
5,000 points to get $10 off, I think.
Hold on, let's just look it up. I have 11,000 points. And 11,000 points gets me $100. So it's 10,000 points. So 500 points is $5 in Canada.
Yep.
Okay. So it's worse in the UK, but their dollar's also different than ours. So
yeah.
If you have to scan 40 sets to get $5 or 800 points at least, and 3,200 points is equivalent to 160 sets. So I mean, most people are probably going to get $5 or $10 out of this in points. But hey, why not?
But well, if for us Canadians, if you scan 25 instruction booklet, you get a $5 coupon.
Yeah.
So, I think it's worth it.
Sorry, I'm just reading what's on here. So the most lucrative way to stack up on points will remain shopping directly at Lego, obviously, where you can get 5% back. Yeah, okay. So I mean, you're telling Lego what you've got, no big deal. But here's another question. I'm assuming the barcodes aren't unique. Right?
Yeah, they say they are.
They are unique? Like every instruction has a different barcode on it?
Apparently, that's what they said in the
Yes, that's what I've heard too.
Really?
So you could have 10 of one set and scan them all in.
And scan them all in. That's interesting. I'll have to check my store to see if I have anything new that's got 5 or 6 copies and see if the QR codes are actually different. That's interesting. Okay. Well,
especially
that's a bonus.
You, Jeff, that has like a bunch load of instructions.
Well, yeah. I mean, I feel bad now, but so then the other thing is, if I've scanned an instruction barcode and then I send that to someone else, then they can't actually scan it.
Nope. It's done.
Huh. So I'm going to have to update every single instruction with a barcode on it saying has been already scanned into VIP or Lego Insiders.
Or you just take a marker and mark that.
Well, yeah, no, let's not do that because that would reduce the value of the instruction. So now there's like a 20-cent markup on the instructions that haven't been scanned. Anyway, all right. Lego Dreams, A New Elementary has an article on the new Lego Dreams Treehouse. This was from this week, right? Yeah, 16th. So we've reviewed some of these parts already, but there's the new cool blue leaf. These curvy pieces. For some reason, I really like these. I don't know why. I don't know what I do with them.
Yeah.
I think they look cool.
But what would you do with them?
I don't know. I just thought they're cool. Anyway, blue leaves.
Blue leaves.
The bright green screen it looks
like
a
Elvis Presley song.
Okay, there you go. The new door frame. It's a new quarter door frame in reddish brown. Some printed elements. I feel like we've looked at this before, but
no, we didn't. But
I did on Instagram. Okay, because New Elementary posts their pictures on Instagram as well. So some recolors on windows, tan, new arch in tan, or the existing arch now in tan. It's been in gray already before. Bright light orange.
Lightsabers.
Flame orange lightsaber handles and bar. Looks like some chrome stud shooters.
Pew pew.
Pew pew. Oh, the piece in black, is that new? I guess so. Or is it a recolor? Is it also in Tales?
It's not a new piece, but
it's
black.
Yeah, it comes in the Tales of the Space Age set too, so it's in a few sets, but
not very recurrent.
Yeah. Those eyes, that circle doesn't look circle. I think this thing's throwing it off. I know it is, but some sand blue parts as well. The lovely black pieces that came in the Speed Champion sets are appearing everywhere too. Some mega sticker sheets. Oh, they have all the. They're adding in a bunch of the stickers that are just for fun, as well, which is kind of cool. Anyways, and then there's the characters. My goal on looking through these are the parts. So, this is on New Elementary. So if you want to read about the build, you can continue along and read yourself. Brothers Brick didn't actually have a lot of stuff this week. I think there's about 5 or 6 different models that appeared. So I guess they're on vacation or something. I don't know, which is weird because there's multiple people doing it.
Maybe builders are not putting out.
Well, schools has started back for some Americans.
Many Americans have gone back to school, and over here, a lot of people are still on vacation or just coming back from their vacation. So,
or they're all busy with work because work is crazy. Sorry, just checking. Cos Bricks is here to answer one of the questions that we got the answer to as well. So that's cool. Ricky Bot has built a Lego Jaws copy of the boat, and Jaws taking a chunk out of the back.
I don't know why they call it that. They should have just said we're gonna need a bigger boat.
Gonna need a bigger boat. Yeah, the name Farewell and Adieu to you fair Spanish ladies. Yeah, it's weird. Sometimes they come up with weird names, unless that's what the unless that's what the actual person who designed the mock called it. But anyways, like I said, it's a boat. I like boats. Boats are cool.
I think the article should have been, the article title should have been, we're gonna need a bigger boat.
Yeah,
that's all I'd say.
So there is a Lego Ideas Jaws set though too. Did that not get chosen? Yeah, that got chosen. So.
Well, I think it got the 10,000 votes. But
no, I think it actually got selected. It's one of the ones coming up.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Hold on, I'm just checking here. Lego Ideas.
I don't think so. I think it got the 10,000 vote, but I don't think it went through the.
Yep, Lego Ideas Jaws officially announced 2024. Is Lego making a Jaws set? June 3rd, Lego announces Jaws, the complete set complete with fishing boat and giant shark. Yeah. So that was the last round they announced that one. So Dave doesn't know everything. And by that,
I never said I did.
Speaking of which, Dave Cowdice is in BC this week. So
yes,
and he's probably crawling through a server rack somewhere or crawling through some ductwork.
And sweating his ass off.
Sweating his butt. Yeah, that too. Yeah, because it's super hot out there.
Yeah.
So another creation that was built by the Melbourne Lego Train Club, it's a group build, is a 90,000 piece Lego Bricks MLTC. Oh, that's the Melbourne Lego Train Club. Recreates the Newport Workshop. So it's a scale model of the Newport Railway Workshop with pictures provided by Alexander Narrowgauge. The stunning creation has just made its debut in the AMRA Model Railway Show in Melbourne, Australia this past weekend. So it's actually pretty cool when you can see collaborative builds of like realistic or real buildings and real things, right?
Yep.
Like Louis Brick as well and things like that.
Which will be Montreal
which will be. There you go. See, I gave you a reason to promote
in the Laval show. So
there you go. So, but yeah, it's a nice looking little model. Well, not little, but model.
and by the way, it will be the last time you'll be able to see Louis Brick outside of Nova Scotia, because after Bricomanie, they're shipping it out to Nova Scotia to be displayed in the Louisbourg Museum. So
for the whole summer, I thought it was for next year, right?
Yep.
But after that, it could make its appearances in other places.
Well, I think after that's going to be demolished and used for something else.
Okay. Wow, just like the fort in modern times. No, not true. I don't know how much of the fort still stands, so Anyway.
I think
Mhm.
none of the fort is still.
Oh, okay. Well,
Still
there you go.
standing, so.
So the seemingly tranquil scene hints at a much larger story about to unfold. So this is by Kit Nugent, um, and it's a nice little forested scene with looks like a Japanese-inspired house or building, and some characters walking out of it. Looks like a battle is about to ensue, but I was looking at the landscaping of it and the trees, and even though it's using the same leaf pieces that a lot of us use for trees, these ones look a lot more realistic, I guess, just because all the leaves are on nice angles. So um, that was one of my goals for Brickman is to try and make some better trees, and I haven't gotten to that yet. So for the castle, but anyway, I got to figure that stuff out. All right, last few things. Set wise, there isn't a lot that has been added to the database for Brickset. Some keychains, light up keychains for Harry Potter and a male doctor. A new minifig display case for Harry Potter, which is colored in tan. Gryffindor drinking bottle and Hogwarts drinking bottle. There's a new poly bag for Owen and the Swamps. Owen's the Swamp Speeder and Raptor. So that's for the British.
Swamp Speeder.
That's for the
Swamp
UK.
Speeder.
That's for the European magazine inserts that they have. There's also a few in-store builds.
I'm gonna get in that swamp with my speeder. I don't know.
Anyway, I think Dave's just trying to get me now. Last up, there's a Playday gift set, which I was looking at, and I think these are existing sets that are just thrown into a box with some extra 6 mini dolls and extra accessories thrown in as well. This looks like a Walmart exclusive, so we've had a few of those. Excuse me. There was another Walmart exclusive last week, which was the tractor set, which
lots of tractors.
Lots of tractors. I'm interested in that one. I already have this tractor. I always keep on saying I might have that tractor. I have to go look. I
have the green one, not the.
I have the red one, but I love this tractor enough.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
Where is it?
It's not built. It's taken apart.
Why?
Because I build other things. Now, ignore the fact. Hold on. Hold on. Now you're making me look.
You still have the instructions? You can scan them for 20 points.
So I don't have that tractor. Hopefully you can hear me.
Yes.
I don't have that tractor, but I did show the green one from last week.
Yes, you have the green one.
And I do have the John Deere Technic one as well, the smaller one. So I guess I lived on a farm. I like tractors. Deal with it. And tractors are cooler than helicopters. So there.
You think?
Yeah.
Helicopters fly at least. Tractors are just big and ugly.
Tractors feed the world, man. What do
helicopters fly the riches.
All right, and last but not least, this is just
doing a Bricklink order.
No. I think I've said this before.
Now
I have
Bricklink orders.
No, I just yes, we're gonna do my Bricklink orders while we're here. I have a Bricklink watch list that I call not available yet. And I think I've talked about this before. You can add pieces to Bricklink to in any color you want, like to your want list, any color you want. And if the part's not available, you get the no image logo here. But once the part becomes available, the part picture starts to arrive, starts to show. So one of my castle towers, I need brackets, both brackets actually. Although this one doesn't say castle towers. But I was looking at this yesterday, and I scrolled down. And I saw, there's a yellow tile in here, and I need 2 of them, but I don't have a marking of what it's for. And now I'm like banging my head, going, what was this for? I have a feeling it was for my previous Classic Space Hanger.
Probably, yeah. I think it was for like the floor.
Yeah, exactly. So Anyway, I'll probably order a few of these when they arrive on Shop at Home because these are new pieces that have just been added in the past few weeks. But yeah, it's just kind of funny. It's like, what are these parts for? So anyway, that's
I'm waiting for the purple helmet and the 2x2 trans yellow round dish.
Yes, I can understand that. The helmets, I'm not buying anything on Lego.com until those VIP packs arrive, until that VIP gift pack arrives, which will probably be in September. And at that point, I'm ordering lots of orders worth $65. So like hopefully, like I'll try and break up smaller orders and just do things like that. Buy a bunch of the smaller sets because I'm not spending money for this next couple of weeks on Lego, and then I can get my purple helmets that way. That's what I figure. I've got the air tanks on order. I ordered those on first week of August, so they should ship probably in a week or two too. So hopefully by mid-September I have all my purple figs, and they'll just sit on a stand and collect dust. Because
they'll be in your space hangar.
That's what they do. See,
we gotta do a collab.
Yeah, I want to do something classic space related because I have all the figs and I love to do something like that. But I also don't want to. I also have like two of my best Lego friends are building classic space stuff, so I don't know. I don't know what to build, right?
We should do. You said you wanted to redo your hangar, so I was thinking maybe we should do a hangar together.
Yeah, we could do that. Probably not for Brickman though. I think.
No.
I don't think we have time for that. But
I'm not building anything for Bricomanie, so
yeah. Well, you should be.
Well, I'm not.
Ben's busy building stuff for the Comic-Con that's coming up in Toronto. I forgot what the actual show is called, but
Fan Expo.
Fan Expo. Thank you. Sorry, couldn't remember the name.
It's way big. It's
bigger than
show.
Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Fan Expo is like a huge thing. So
yeah. I'd like hopefully one year I'll be able to join in on that with the Torla group. I just too much stuff going on right now to even do it. So, and I mean, I have to, schedule a weekend off or a couple of days off to do that too. Although technically my office is literally 1-2 blocks down from Fan Expo because it's right downtown Toronto. So I could technically just go to work and work for a few hours and then go to Fan Expo. Darn, I didn't think about that.
Well, and I'm only even going for the Saturday. Like I can't take off time to get to all 4 days.
Yeah, but I could have technically did that. Anyways, I wasn't thinking. Anyway, next year I'm gonna try and go, and I'll have to build something Fan Expo-y. But yeah, how many weeks for Brickman now? 5?
Yeah, 5, I think. Yeah.
Doing a quick count. We'll go from Wednesday. So 1 to the 23rd, the 30th,
1, 2,
the 6th,
3, 4, 5.
The 13th and the 20th. Yeah, 5 weeks, 5 Wednesdays to go.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I got all the water bottles now.
Good. So you can drink something. Good.
Yeah, as everybody's getting a water bottle in their gift bag. We are going to get the bags are actually coming from the Lego store, the Laval Lego store. Mm-hmm. So we're all getting the paper bags, the Lego paper bags. So and the big ones because first they offered us the smaller ones, but we have we actually have a set for the opening ceremony. That's when we do our spear build. So and everybody's getting that set. So since we want to put in the set, so and we have the water bottle.
Yeah, and the water bottles are because they have water refilling stations there.
Yeah, and quick refilling stations. So
so that way no one has to bring water with them. You can just run over there and fill it up. And I'm assuming you're allowed to drink on the field.
Can't
eat
water.
On the field,
water.
Right?
Yeah, water. Yeah. No eating on the field, but water is allowed.
Yes, and it's a field. It's an indoor soccer field. So just in case people are like, why would you eat in a field, or why can't you eat in a field? Anyway, so yeah, so I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. Time's all booked, and just trying to put all my mocks in a row, shall we say? I didn't think I would reassemble the castle in between events. But,
Well, we're just
mostly
starting the actual layout of the room of
Okay.
the soccer fields that we have. So
Yeah.
we're just starting we started by putting vendors in.
Yep. Okay.
So, and we have quite a lot of vendors. I think like we have Zone Bricks, who's coming, the shop from Martin Chauvet. We have Cards and Bricks, who's from Quebec City, who's coming also.
Okay.
And we have Andre will be there to sell off the remaining of his collection. Well, that is his whole collection, but the sets that he wants to part with.
Okay.
And also have Richard from I don't remember the name of his store, but he sells sets also. Like I said, Bricker Builds are probably going to be there. We have someone from the first Lego League who will be there also to recruit members to the first Lego League. So, yeah.
Cool. It's sounds like it'll be fun. People will be yard sale.
Yes, we'll have a yard sale. We have a Dirty Brickster. I'm supposed to put the schedule out this week. So.
Yes,
because it's all done. I just have to put it in on the website and alert people that
it's there.
That it's there, and because it's pretty much final.
Yeah. I did find a set that I had bought at Bricks of the Six this week. Because I'm just looking at it right now, and it's the set I bought off of you, the big set with the mammoth in it. I haven't built it yet, but it's like, I should build that this week if I get some time. So
you should, because there's a mammoth in it.
Yeah, exactly. So remember earlier I said I heard a beep, and I didn't know what it was from.
And
earlier I said I heard a beep, and I was like, "What is it?" And now I'm wondering if it's actually from my work computer.
Ooh.
Because I was contacting my manager.
Work is beeping?
No, it wasn't I contacted my manager because there's a problem. We had we had a problem logged today at about 4:30, and I was right before the meeting, or right before this chat, I was researching it, and I figured out what's wrong and what needs to be fixed. Just trying to figure out how to fix it. So tomorrow's not going to be a fun day for me at work because I'm going to be in lots of meetings because,
you have to fix stuff.
I have to fix stuff, yes. So, but I don't know. Anything else you want to talk about, or should we call it a night?
I think we should call it a night.
Yeah, Dave's getting tired. He's been taking care of kids. So,
taking care of my kids.
And we did talk about our subject. We did.
What was our subject? Did we have a subject?
Don't even know.
I don't even know. Look, I was in training all day. I was like,
my joke.
I was looking. Lego is changing VIP. Does that bug anyone? Oh,
bug because there's bugs. It was like my bad dad joke of the day.
It was pretty funny.
It was not really.
You should have added. It's a fast one like the Concorde.
Well, I forgot the Concorde came out. Like I was doing this quickly. I'm like, oh, the bugs and Lego Insider. Okay, I'll cover that. And then afterwards, like an hour later, I'm like, oh yeah, the Concorde's there too. Oh well. That's kind of old news now, unfortunately, because everybody's had 6 days to talk.
It's always old news with us, because
which means probably tomorrow,
Thursday morning.
My kid texted me something. Maybe that was the beep I heard. Which means I'm just checking right now to see if there's anything been announced on 1414 fucking fan dude.
Yeah.
There he is. Let's just see what his latest news is. Some kind of a castle coming out that's Disney related. Will have an October release, so at $100, so it's not going to be a big castle. So I'm guessing that will probably get announced tomorrow. Like a Disney mini castle. So I guess that it ranks with the existing the small Disney building sets that they've had. And Lego Moments, have we talked about that? New theme of sort. Oh, that's the space and stuff. So yeah, the other thing was Lego Icons. They've created a new line. I've heard, and I don't know if that's been officially said or not, but
Yeah.
they've created
Lego
a new
Moment.
line called Lego Moments, which I'm guessing is moments in time type thing. So it might be more historical sets based on historical events. Would be my guess.
Or
Hmm?
Lego moments, like moments for the Lego company.
Yes, this is true. So there's this is where the Lego Moments space set is applying as well, or is coming out, and the other one's just a Lego Moments. It doesn't say anything else. But according to another article, it was the Lego Moments space. I'm reading my phone, by the way. Set includes a large black spaceship, not confirmed to be Blacktron. Comes with 2 minifigures with different heads and hair for customization. Rumored to be released in October, but likely pushed to April. So it's conflicting answers. But I'm thinking Lego Moments, if it was actually history related, there's not a lot of black spaceships. So I don't think it would be that. Like I would assume if it was a history related space thing, it might be like the Neil Armstrong landing on the moon type thing or something like that, even though we've already had a lunar lander set come out. So I don't know.
Or that,
Yeah.
I don't remember the name, but that jet who broke the sound barrier.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't it black?
The SR-71 Blackbird.
No, the first jet who ever broke the sound barrier.
Okay,
the
pulling it up. First jet. The Bell X-1.
Yeah.
Images. Not black, gray. Or black and white photo. I mean, here it's orange, so.
I thought it was black.
Well, I mean, like I said, the photos are black and white, so. But it looks like, I mean, a lot of the photos here are showing orange, so. You would think that if they're going to be filming it, breaking sound barriers like from the ground, orange is a color that would stand out. So I could see it being that color. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. It'd be interesting to see. I mean, we all hope it's actually space related. Yeah, 1947, October 14th. 1947, and we're 2023, so that is an anniversary year.
76
October
years.
14th. How much?
76 years.
75 years, isn't it? Because
23, 47.
47, yeah, isn't that?
Right, that's 26 years. That's 40. That's
How long
76 years.
ago was 1940, 1973, 1943, 1947. 75 years, 7 months, and 16 days. Yeah, you're right. So it'll be technically 76. So, but if they release it before October 14th, then
Before.
oh no, but that was 1947. So let's just say October 14th.
Yeah, it's already been 76 years.
27,700. How long? How many years? Wow.
2,700 days. 2,700 days. Whoa.
I mean, we could just divide that by 365, but 75 years, 10 months. Yeah, so it'd be 76. Okay. Fine. Next 15. Thank you.
That years is hard.
It is. Well, come on. The other day I was in a meeting and I thought I was 47 and realized I was 48. So, years are hard for me. And I was born in I was born in 75. So math should not be that hard when it's 75. 25 is, my 50th birthday. It's 2 years away. 50 minus 2, 48. Hello, Jeff. Anyway, I was a little stressed out that day or something. And I just realized that the screen that I was sharing was like super small. So sorry about that.
Small screen.
Anyway. All right. Well, we'll call it a night tonight because apparently I need some sleep, and we'll see everybody next week. Thank you for coming out, Ben and Dave. Hopefully, Countess will come back and join us next week if he doesn't get stuck in a server room, and we'll chat next week. And
Or if he's not completely dehydrated.
yeah, this is true. He's shriveled up like a little raisin. He is getting older, so that's going to happen naturally. But anyways, good night, LM 1378. Good to see new people here. So anyway, we'll call it a night. So hit the button, and we'll talk to you later.